Hello everyone. So daily races today. Hello everyone in the chat. Nice to see you all again. We're gonna do, I don't know if I'll do race A because I haven't even done it yet. I don't even know what it, I think it's the old Camaro, isn't it? Let me just have a little look on here, see what. Yeah, I'm not sure whether I even want to do that one. What track is it? Which layout is that? Is it the... trying to work out which way it goes round on that track. Yeah, I probably won't do that one. We'll probably just do B and C, I think. And B's really wound me up today because my time is nearly, yeah, it's over 3/10 off what I should be getting. My optimal lap was a 28.28 something, and I've been up on it by about 3/10 so many times, and I keep making an error on that lap, and it's really annoying. But we might beat it. We might beat it through the stream if we get lucky. I mean, I don't know actually, because I find it hard to concentrate when we're streaming for time trialing. So we're gonna do this one first. I haven't raced any of these yet. I don't know where. I'm still P2 in EU. NSX looks good as well, doesn't it? I think the Ferrari's good here as well. I'm surprised no one's put the Ferrari up there in the top 10 because I think the Ferrari can definitely get up there. I'm not that keen on the track, to be honest, on the race A. It's not really the car, it's more the track. I'm not the biggest fan of that. I don't know which layout it is. I can't really work it out from that. I don't know if it's the way I like or the other way. But, we'll do this first. I have no idea what strategy is for this. I'm guessing I'm guessing a lot of people are going to do a no stop, but that's boring. So, I mean, we could do a no stop, but it'd be a bit boring, wouldn't it? So we'll probably go for the more adventurous way of doing it and just push in and then try and overtake people, because I can't be bothered with fuel saving, really, to be honest. We might try the odd race doing it, but no, we're not doing race B first. We're doing race C first. So let's get in here. We got 12 minutes to warm up. We're gonna go the Audi because I'm gonna push. I'm not gonna worry too much about fuel. See what we can do. Hands killing me. Get off. Right, let's you're a follower from Germany and you like my videos. Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate it. Let's go into the qualifying while we wait. See if I can get this is gonna take me a bit of time to get back used to the track. The Audi feels so good now though. The Audi just feels like, I don't know, I've got a worrying feeling about the Audi when I think basically if any race where it's a handling track, that Audi's gonna dominate, and I mean, like, it's just too good. Like, it handles so nice. So when you get to like Brands Hatch, I think the Audi will be pretty much a single make race in the Audi. I think also at, I don't know what it would be like at Catalunya because of the long straight, but I think any handling track the Audi is now. The Audi is basically the new Porsche. That is what the Audi is. It's the new Porsche on the game. To me, it feels really easy. Well, easier than it used to be to drive. Yeah, I'm not bothered about no stopping though. I'm not bothered about winning. I'm more bothered about just having fun tonight. I mean, I could win if I wanted to by just doing the no stop, but not the most fun to drive. This Audi just handles so good. It's a joke. It really is. Like, it's, in my opinion, it's a bit OP on the handling. Mess that up. Yeah, so we're a second off pace, but not bad for a first lap, I suppose. I think the update has helped this car out, to be honest, the BOP. It's a lot more drivable now. Alright, losing grip there. Oh. I've done a 19.0. I think I can get in the 18s once I'm like, or not tonight, probably while I'm streaming, but when I'm concentrating, I felt like I could get 18s, but... Oh. Let's just see what our optimal is, actually. Yeah, my optimal is an 18.961, so there isn't... I think as the week goes on, we might... I won't be doing it again, though, probably, to be fair. If I was to push it all week, we'd probably get well into the 18s. That final corner, what am I doing? Yeah, the Lamborghini, Ferrari, Audi, Porsche... even the Golf VGT or whatever it is. Why can't I get through that corner at the moment? The Golf's good. All them cars are good. I think there's a lot of cars you can drive at this track. Supra's good. I use the Supra for my track guide. I did a 19.2 in the Supra, and it could definitely get in the 18s as well. So the Supra's just as good, probably, as well. I also think the Supra will be decent with the fuel. If it's a fuel saving race, it basically comes down to what car's got the best fuel saving. So that'll be the main thing. Oh, miss the apex. Race B, Megane, Alpha 4C, McLaren can do it, NSX is probably decent. Probably quite a few cars that are fairly good. For Race B, that is. Oh. It's got a really nice flow to it, this track, to be fair. Oh, ran wide through there, lost a lot of time. Ah! sock is doing me head in. Oh, trying to push a bit too much there. Time trialing today. I did this one for, I don't know, about, I don't know. I'm not sure. I did this one for a bit, quite a bit, and then I had a break, and then did Daily Race B for about, Daily Race B was the one, oh, I'm just getting rained on here. Daily Race B, I actually spent a bit more time on because the lap time was so far off what I need to, I know I can get, and it proper pissed me off, to be honest. I was over 3 tenths off what I should have got on Daily Race B. And that's the one with, like, the Megane I really like, and I wanted to get the time that I knew I could get. And I didn't get it, so that proper annoyed me. But I ended my time trialing it around 3 o'clock because we had to pick the kids up. Pardon me. I'm not really bothered about the fuel, no. We're going to go for an aggressive race. I don't really want to be doing boring, but we might do the odd no, like, we'll see. We'll test out cars, and we're going to go aggressive on this one, and then we'll try a no stopper on a different car, maybe. We'll do, I just want to try different cars out and just have a bit of fun. Like, this account, I don't really care if I'd win or not. It's just about having fun on this. Understeer. Jesus. I pushed that corner too much. The Vantage is quite good at fuel saving. I've driven Vantage before in FIA. It's not bad. It's quite good on the fuel. Yeah, I'm not fuel saving in this Audi. We're going aggressive. Might do a little bit of like tiny bit of short shifting or something like that, but Lexus, I'm not sure how good that is on fuel anymore. It's not as good as it used to be anyway. Corvette might be worth a try. Beetle, why has anyone tried the Beetle? The Beetle, why? I'm sure that'll be a good car because that's one of the best on fuel. I want to get this last corner sorted as well. We'll try the Beetle after this in one race and try a no stopper in the Beetle. That car could be OP here. Well, that was awful. Because the Beetle's really good at handling tracks, which this kind of is. And it's one of the best on fuel, so... yeah, well, Firestorm's trying the Beetle now, so we'll see. Super GT, is he live already? Is he getting some early practicing, or is he stream sniping? Is he live? I swear he's not live yet. Stream sniper. Domingos donated £5 through super chat for a no stopper. Try the Lexus. It's good. The Lexus. Yeah, the Lexus. I'm not, like, people will have known that I'm not the biggest fan of the Lexus in general. Like, you won't see me driving it in Group 3. I just can't really get the hang of it. I don't really like it, so I probably won't try it, to be honest. But thank you very much for the donation, mate. I appreciate it. I'm more likely to try the Golf for the no stopper. So I've not done any races yet, so I've not really tried it with tyre and wear and fuel wear on yet. So I don't know what this car's going to be handling like. Nah, I don't want to drive Lexus for it. I don't like the Group 3 Lexus. I don't know what it is about it. I like the Group 4, but not the Group 3. I need to buy the Group 4 Lexus as well for this stream. I want to try it on Daily Race B. I've got a feeling no one's tried the Lexus and it's going to be a good car. So we're not going to go for the fuel saving strat because that'll be boring. So I'd rather come through the field and see what we can do here. Just got to hope that Ferrari can't get past me because the Ferrari's really fast down the straights and he might be able to make a move into turn 1 here. Right, nice. We're going to go -4 with the bias, try and save the rears a bit. Very likely we're going to bin it in these races as well because I've not raced yet, so let's just try and keep some consistency without pushing too hard. Super GT should be really strong round there. He did 200 laps yesterday, so I'm expecting him to be flying. Shit. Oh, that was a bit weird. Oh, what is going on? dirty tires now. I've ruined the strategy already. I've not been fuel saving, so... What an idiot. Oh no! He's gonna bum draft me. Oh, he's gone. I don't know if he meant to do that. Yeah, I think he outbroke himself a bit. Ah, what an idiot I am. I've ruined my strategy. Oh well, it might make it a bit more entertaining as we come through the field anyway. Nearly binned it then. I'm not used to the track. I need a bit more. I think we need a couple of races to warm up here. I think he nearly got a penalty then. I don't know. It looked close. No, he got away with it. On the grass. Oh, I'm annoyed at myself for that mistake. He's got the slipstream now as well, so he's probably fuel saving in that. Whoa. Oh my god. Yes. He's not going to go for the move. He's just saving fuel behind me. I know what he's doing. I'll read that when I get a chance. I can't really do anything right now. Oh shit, I've just looked at it and wasn't looking at the track. I'll have to read that. This track's really hard to read any sort of notification on, so I'll have to read that at the end of the race. Tires. I'm not looking after the tires at all here. I'm just destroying them. So next race, I think this strategy might work a bit better. We've had too many mistakes in this one. So without that mistake, we would have been ahead of P3 already. Because then we lost quite a bit of time when I was worried about Super GT coming from behind. So I think this strategy will work. And I've got to look after the tyres a bit better next time. I've been too aggressive on the tyres for this one. Maybe should have changed tyres as well. I really don't know. This strategy will work if I could. Just got to look after the tyres better. Super GT's, because he was in my slipstream for so long, I think he managed to do a lot of fuel saving. Two laps to go, and we are close. This could be, if without the mistake, we would have won this, I think. But this could be quite entertaining because we're gaining. Just that rear right tyre is causing me some trouble now. But this is more entertaining than fuel saving, way more. I can push and I enjoy driving like this. So next race, I think we're going to do this car again and go for it. I think it'll work. Get in that slipstream, come on. Come on. Oh, this is good fun though, this. This strategy will work. I've got to just better execution on the next go. I'm going to try the Audi again because I want to do that. He's run out of fuel. Yeah, podium. Oh shit, he ran out of fuel. Oh god. Hassan Osman donated €2 for his super chat. Shadow Realm incoming, boys. Oh, when Super GT. Do you know what? I enjoyed that. I'm going to go for that strategy again. I lost so much time when Super GT was behind me because he braked late a few times and I was dead nervous. So I think without the mistake, this strategy will be the fastest way. Definitely. I need to look after them tyres a bit better. So I'm going to go -5 bias for the next one. And I think it'll work. $2018, are you sure about that? I don't know about that. 2018. I can't see anyone going that much. What was our finishing time then? Because you'd need to average. Oh, that was good fun though, Super GT. I lost loads of time. I made a mistake, and then I lost loads of time when you were behind me because I didn't know if you were going to go for the dive. Oh shit! Let's just see. To be a 28, you're saying that someone went 20 seconds quicker than that. I don't believe that's possible, if I'm honest. There's no way someone did a 2018 round there. I can't believe that. Who's done a 2018? You ain't going 20 seconds quicker than Derek round there. Yeah, 2027 maybe, but not a 2018. No way. That's not possible. I think I could have done maybe a 2033 with that strategy, but that's obviously not the best way then if you've done a 2027. No one's done a 2018. This is just not possible. Let's we're gonna go for that again, and I'm gonna look after the tires a bit better. Juxon donated SEK 100 free super chat. That was good fun indeed. Thank you very much for the donation, mate. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. We're going to go for it. It's more fun to do that than fuel save, so we'll do it again. Let's, I don't know if it'd be worth changing tyres, though. That's the only thing. Probably not. Yeah, no one's done a 2018. To do a 2018, just put it this way. Derek would have had to have averaged 1.5 seconds a lap faster every lap. Derek, it's not gonna, and he's in the Golf, one of the best fuel saving cars. You even if you have help fuel saving, I don't think you're gonna do that, if I'm brutally honest, because even like you'd have to be doing faster than what I was doing without pitting, because if put it this way, try and work this out now. So let's just join this race before it finishes. But 20 seconds is a pit stop, so he'd have to be averaging a no stop faster than what I was doing. There's no way you're getting under a 2020, I don't think. But we're just going to try this strategy. What other car would be good for this? See, the Corvette would be good for this strategy because it doesn't use much fuel, but I think the tyres will be an issue. We go with the Audi again because I'm used to that car. So we're going to try it again and try and do it a bit better on the tyres, less sliding, less mistakes, and just try and be a bit more consistent, because we probably lost about 7 seconds just on mistakes. Citroen, yeah, I don't know. Isn't Citroen good in Group 4 but not Group 3 on fuel? I don't know what it's like in Group 3 on fuel. The Lambo could work because the Lambo's good on fuel. But I think the Lamborghini would have to say change tyres, I'm not sure. The Beetle, yeah. We could try the Beetle. Definitely the Beetle we'll do it with, because we'll have to try and practice with the Beetle a bit after we've done this race. And we'll see what that can do. But I think the Beetle might be a good shout. I'd have to get used to it, though. Yeah, I think the Beetle's going to be the best one, personally. I need to go to the toilet anyway. One second. Yeah, the AMG is really good because of its fuel. For some reason, it's never used to be that good on fuel, but some reason now it's good on fuel, and also the tyre wear. So the AMG may be worth a try for race pace as well. Yeah, the Lamborghini should be good. It take a bit. It's not that hard to drive anymore. The Lamborghini, obviously, to get really fast with it will take a bit, but just to jump on and drive, it's nowhere near as hard anymore. It's a lot more fun to drive. No, the Lamborghini is good on fuel. So the GRC, so he's going to try it in the Supra. Now, Firestorm, I think that's a good shout because I've practiced with the Supra as well, so I kind of know that car. But fuel management, what will it be able to do? That's the question though. Bloody hell, this is competitive. This lobby is like a bloody top split race. Derek, Nisman, WDP, Crazy, Firestorm. Yeah, the snap oversteer of the Lambo. It's not as bad anymore, the oversteer on the Lamborghini. It's nowhere near as bad as it used to be. It's more drivable now. Ah, sake. Don't believe that. Oh well. We're doing a different race then. Let me restart the PS. Let me just restart the game and let's just restart it because the internet. I don't want it to do it again. Ah, that's so shit. That. I don't think it's raining tomorrow. I know I looked before though. It said dry tomorrow. Someone's commented on a video about lightning from Daily Race saying that's what you call tuning and knowing what you're doing. You can't tune on daily races. This is what like baffles me of some people when they comment on a video. They obviously don't play the game because it's nothing to do with tuning. Data Ace B probably. Did you get disconnected as well on this, man? Wondering if that was like more than a few of us that got disconnected. 7 disconnected. Ah, right. Okay. Only 14 left. So that was obviously a server issue rather than the connection issue. Because if that many have gone, it's clearly a server issue. Yeah, we'll try a Brands Hatch race probably. The game from PS, I've not played it yet. Just downloaded it, I haven't touched it. It's supposed to be a bit like if you ever played, was it Lotus Esprit Challenge or whatever it was? I've played that, so it's supposed to be a bit like that, but modern. Oh, let's see when this one. Oh yeah, we can do this one now, so this is all good. Let's join this. Let's do a couple laps in the Megam. Alexandra Cott donated CA $2 through Super Chat. Thank you very much for the donation. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. GT5. I've played a lot of GT5 when I had the on PS3. I was thinking of getting either GT5 or GT6 for the PS3 and streaming it or playing or doing something on it because I've never played GT6, so I was thinking of getting on GT6 just to do some stuff on it, but the servers are off on it. But the single player game's still there, so we could just. I was thinking of either doing a video or a stream just to go through some of the old tracks because, like the Gran Valley and all that are on it. The endurance races on GT5 bored the shit out of me because they were so easy. I used to just get in the because there was no power limit. Just to get them done, what I used to do was I would get in the X2000 and whatever, 11 or I can't remember what one it was, but I would drive that Red Bull car. I think there was one on Tsukuba. I'd drive it for about 2 hours, lap them so many times, and then I could just sit there and just go and do stuff while they caught up a bit. Let them get within about 3 or 4 laps, and do it again, and just keep doing that just to let yourself have breaks in between. I always turn the music off on GT if I'm brutally honest. Change gear too early. Oh, I'm not used to this now. I have to take a couple of laps to get used to it. Whoa. Look on my optimal on this in a minute. I reckon I'll be in 27s on this because my optimal from before with the 28.2, I just couldn't get the lap together. I think I can get a 20. I reckon I might be able to get close to 27s. I don't know. I definitely get close to them. That's awful. so off pace, but we should be in the 17 seconds for that first split. I also think the RCF will be faster around here than this, but I haven't got it. I sold it to get another car. Normally I can get quite close to my optimals at Brands, actually, to be fair. Not carrying enough speed through there. I'm starting. I want to get turn 1 and 2 sorted. Yeah, I've done that loads, that Holy, on my first lap. Too far wide. Okay. First lap is always, first lap optimal is just your first lap, isn't it? So. No, I mean, I'm not being thingy Holy. I mean, my first lap, when you first do a lap, it's your optimal lap as well, isn't it? So you can't. I never get. I'm normally 2 tenths away from my optimal, to be fair. At some tracks I can get within a tenth. But this one's like 3 tenths, which is stupid. I should be way faster than that. I know I can get a 28.3 because I was on for one and on the final corner ran off and on that little bit of curb when you rear hits it, spins the car. I literally, I could have smashed my wheel, but I tried not to. What have we in? 4C. I think the RCF will be good here. I don't know why no one's tried it. The RCF should be good. So, if I get enough money, I'm going to buy it and see what it's like. Yeah, I know what you mean. Holy. So just try and keep it on track now. By what someone's saying in chat, just ignore them. If they're being thingy, someone just mute them from the channel. If they're being deliberately, I don't know what they're doing though, to be fair. So just if there's any mods in, just check out what they're writing. I did that Holy. I've got a clip on. It'll be on Twitter somewhere, but on Black Ops 4, went on blackout. He jumped out the helicopter and sniped him as he was diving. Right, 4 laps. Eh. Could do it being 5 laps this really, but we're outside the slipstream, I think, already. Oh no, my sound's going. No, it's gone. My sound's gone. Ah, no, I can't hear anything. We're driving totally silent. Ah, crap, I need a new PS4 so bad, I can't hear anything. This is so weird. I can't hear any noise. I need to fix this issue. Or buy a new PS4, which I can't afford, but oh well. Look how much I can't judge the speed through the corners. No, it's only on my end the sound goes. It won't be your end because you're getting the sound from the PS4. Mine's through the optical lead. My optical port's broken, so yeah, it's the optical lead that's causing it. I've just got I can't judge how much speed I'm taking through the corners. I've got no sound. We're just driving blind. Well, not driving blind, to be fair, but driving deaf. It's really quite hard, to be fair, because you don't realise how much you use the engine revs for your corner speed. Super GT, I think Super GT needs a blindfold challenge at race C. He done 200 laps yesterday, so I want to see him doing it blindfolded later. Crap. It's not coming back. This is annoying. Normally it comes back after a bit, but I've just got no sound here. This is so weird. I don't think I can... Playing a racing game with no sound is just a bit weird. It's turn 1 where I feel like I'm losing the most time. I can't judge the speed I'm going in. Luckily, I know the speeds that you change gear through each gear with this car, so I know that you go about 89 miles per hour for that gear, and then it's just about 119 for this gear, so kind of know that, so we should be able to get by on them bits, but... Oh, this is... It's actually not a bad lap, to be fair, this. Not a brilliant lap, obviously, but it's not bad. Lost a bit of time there. Can't wait to get this over with, because this is really weird. I can't judge this fire noise, nothing. Oh, it's back. just come back now. There you go. I'm gonna I'll have to mess around with that lead in a minute though. Oh, at least we got the sound back for the last lap. I'll have to mess around with that now. Right, should be okay now. Does anyone else find on the PS4 Pro or any of the standard one as well, where you put the optical lead in, it's really loose? Mine's like it doesn't feel like it's clicking in. It just feels flimsy. That's what I think the issue is. I don't know if it's a connector or what. It just feels really flimsy inside. Like it feels like it's not like connecting properly. But no matter how hard you pull it in, it doesn't do nothing. I'll probably I can't really afford. I've got no USB slots to really. If my telly had a optical port on this monitor that I've got from BenQ, I could just run the optical lead into it. But I don't think there's I don't wonder if I don't know if there's a auxiliary lead in there. I'll have to have a look and see. But I think it'll mess up with the stream and because I've got the PC on it. I don't know if it will cause issues. I'll have to see. Try and work it out. Jim Humphreys donated £4.99 through Super Chat. Just sent you an email with a 2022 finishing time race C because I could tell no one believed me. That's not 2018 though, is it? You said 2018. No way, I can't believe there's a 2018, but thank you very much for the donation, mate. I appreciate it, but I can't believe someone's done a 2018 though, because that's 20, like 4 seconds is a lot of time, but 2022, it's got to be a. We'll have to try a no stopper, I think. What can we use? I'm trying to think what car would be a good choice to use. If it was probably was it Iger Fragger? Was it IOF3? What was his name, Jim? Let me know his name and I'll see if it's possible, because if it was anyone like Lightning, then yeah, it probably is. Supra might be worth a shot. Again, thank you for the donation, Jim. I appreciate it. Trying to think. Yeah, the NSX is good, but I'm trying to think of tires. The NSX isn't brilliant on tires. I haven't got the Mercedes, have I? This might be worth a shout. Is that Visick? He did it. I mean, I'm sure I've raced him before. Have I got a Beetle? I haven't got a Beetle. Crap. Have I got any money? No, I haven't got enough to buy it. No, the GT Citroen, no. Don't like the GT Citroen anyway. I feel like the Aston Martin might be able to do it, but Or the Golf. Do you know what? I'm going to try the no stopper with this, but be a bit more. I don't know. I enjoyed doing I enjoyed doing the aggressive way though. Should we just go for the aggressive way and see what sort of lap time, overall finishing time we can get? Because I think we can get in the 20s. It was just a bit of a bad run, that first one. So let's just go aggressive again. We'll try and do a bit more fuel saving. I'll try and be a bit more tactical, looking after the rear tyres. And I might use mixture 2 every now and then just for coming out the corners to save the rear tyres. Just go for the one stopper, but look after the tyres at the same time. Yeah, I think that it's more fun, isn't it? I don't really want to do it. If we finish 4th or 5th, it's more fun coming through the field than just starting pole and sitting there just saving fuel, being boring. Just can't be bothered with that. So we'll try the same strategy, but we'll try and be a bit more gentle on the tyres. This isn't my main account, mate. This is my second account. I mean, on my main account, I've got every single car I'd need, but... See you later, George. Ah, on the gravel. Yeah, like if this was my main account, I would be being boring, fuel saving, because I'd want to keep my DR, but for this account, we don't really care what. Not really bothered, so it's just more of a fun count. Sometimes we start from last, sometimes we do this, sometimes just mess around and stuff. Momo's maybe on one of my videos soon. Well, I don't know how to do it actually, because I may make 2 separate videos from the FIA race, because I want to concentrate on my race and then do another video, and I'll be concentrating on Momo's for it. Oh, for... iRacing. See, the problem I have with iRacing is I love the game. It's such a good game. I do enjoy it. But if you go into iRacing, you have to sacrifice pretty much like all other games, because you need to put 100% attention in, and you need to get someone who knows what they're doing with the setups and get like a decent setup to be competitive. Without a good setup, even these paid setups I use, they're not good enough, if I'm brutally honest. Like, compared to the setups I used to use off my mate when he played it, but he stopped racing it, they're like 3-4 times slower a lap, and that is a big amount in a 40-minute race. So it kind of like, if you want to be 100% iRacing, you've got to be like full in on it, I think. And I don't want to do that because I have more fun on GT Sport. I know it sounds like some people won't understand, but for me, being able to just jump on, default setup, no one's got a tuning advantage. You just jump into the race, lobby's there, just like iRacing. It's ranked based, it's matchmaking. It's more fun, really, for me, if I'm honest. iRacing is really good and serious. And if you've got, obviously, if you've got the money as well, because iRacing is really, really expensive. Like, to buy everything on the game, it'd be over £1,000 to buy all the cars and tracks. But most people just pick a car, and then they'll pick a championship to run, buy a couple of the tracks from that championship, and then just gradually pick up content as they go on. How many racing games have I played? Gee, well more than 30. I've played pretty much every F1 game since I was about 11. So I played Micro's Grand Prix 1, Jeff Crammond's Micro's Grand Prix 2, all the F1 games from PS1, PS2, PS3, 2000, pretty much all the ones from PS4 as well. I've played all the Gran Turismos, played most of the Wipeouts, all the Destruction Derbies, most of the Colin McRae rallies, dirt games as well because they're not Colin McRae rallies. I've played V Rally 1, 2, 3, and even I don't know if the new one is free, but I've played all them. iRacing, Assetto Corsa competition, R Factor, Automobilista, Wreckfest. I've played well over 30, I'd say. Gotta be. Not GT. I've not played GT6. Yeah, that's the only one I've not played. I've played GT1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this. I've not played GT. I've played Prologue. I've not played 6, so. Not played Lego Forza, but I've played Forza Horizon 2. I've got Forza Horizon 2 and 3. Not played 4. I think what else? I've played Forza 3, Forza 6. Literally can't think. I've played that many. I've played Need for Speed. I've played a lot of Need for Speed. Most Wanted. The newer one of that. I've played Shift 1 and 2. V8 Supercar games. They were really good. I love them. I played the MotoGP games as well in the past. What else have I played? I played another one on PC. Like, what's the other one? I can't even think of it. Yeah, Forza to me was... Yeah, I didn't play Hot... Did I have Hot Pursuit? I can't remember. I can't remember whether I had Hot Pursuit. I think I did. I think it was a free game on PS3, like a monthly game. But I think I only played it for about 10 minutes and turned it off. Split Second, what a game. What a game. Grid Autosport, Grid 1. So Grid 2. Grid 2 was shit. I didn't like it. Grid 1 was brilliant. Grid 2 was crap. Autosport was brilliant. TOCA games. TOCA the touring car games. Split Second was such a good game. Drive Club. How have I forgot Drive Club? Drive Club. Part of it. Blair, I only played a bit. I didn't like it. Don't know what it was about Blair. Just couldn't get into it. But Split Second was such a good game. Burnout. I know it was supposed to be a good gameplay, but I just couldn't get into it. Ridge Racer, yeah, 1, 2, 3. Was it Rave Racer as well? Or Rage? I can't remember whether there was Rave or I think there was 2. One was Rave and one was Rage, because on the Nintendo 64 there was a different named one, I think. I can't remember. I'm trying to think, is that Nisman? I knew it'd be Nisman. I didn't even have to look at the name. There was Rage and there was Rave as well. I'm sure there was Rave Racer, because I can't remember whether on the N64 they renamed it something different. Like, it was basically the same game, but they called it something. I can't even remember. Carmageddon, I didn't play. Project Cars, shit, I forgot about that. That was the game that I got put into an esports team from. The original Project Cars. Played Project Cars 2 as well. Yeah, I'm getting Wreckfest on PS4, definitely. I've not played it on PC much. I've only done a little bit. But before it comes out, I'll get a bit warmed up on the PC. Let's get this fuel mixture on. Right, let's go. Oops. That's a silly move, if I'm honest. Just gonna cost you both time. Yeah, he cost us both time there, though, doing that, really. So, he wouldn't have done that if I was him. Turning in too early there. Didn't do that last corner very well then.
Oh, he's got a lot of fuel behind this man then. Jesus. Surprised he didn't go for a nose stopper with how much fuel he had left. Oh shit. I wasn't looking at the track. I was trying to look where he came out of the pits. Tyres are much better this time. He's got a pit. I don't think he's got enough fuel. No, he's not. We got more fuel than him. That's good. Come on! Cockpit view is slower. I used to race cockpit view. Trust me, it's a bit slower. So I think WDP's got fresh tyres on. All comes down to how much fuel has he got in that car. Has he got to do drastic fuel saving or not? He's got the fuel, I think. He's got this, but... Again, without that one mistake, how close would I have been? Ah! Oh, how close could we have been without the mistake? Oh, we don't think we would have gotten, but we might have gotten the slipstream. Yeah, that... It looks like the no-stopper is faster because he did a no-stopper then. We'll try a no-stopper in a minute, I think, with a different car. Okay, so we need to try a different car. Finnick was here, donated €5 through Super Chat. personal. If I may, how does Mrs. Coop cope with YouTube? Race a career. Is it a forbidden topic with Instagram friends who are all about expensive show off? I don't know what you mean, mate. I have no idea what you're talking about, but thank you for the donation, mate. What do you mean? The problem with cockpit view is, what I noticed was the turning. You didn't get as much turning with the car. It was less sensitive. So as you turn, like, and there was also curbs affected the car more. I don't know if it's because they've added like the camera shake to the cockpit view more, and it does affect the car. It doesn't feel right. Yeah, I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. But thank you for the donation, mate. I mean, yeah, she supports me on YouTube. Otherwise, I mean, like, I wouldn't be doing it. No, she doesn't mind. She's just put the kids to bed now. Anyway, I won't be streaming as late tonight, so I come off normally a bit early because we start earlier. And this is my job, so I mean, not really. Hopefully, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Let's try a no stopper now with a different car. Do we try the Beetle, or have they nerfed the Beetle's fuel? Is Firestorm in here? I haven't. Oh, wait there. What do I try this with? I could try it with the Supra, but I'm a bit worried about the tyres. Your wife has a lot of friends who would consider YouTube as not a proper job. It depends though. If you're earning enough to support what you need to be doing, then it's a job. That's like Super GT will be earning more money than well, I'll say more money, but I guarantee you he's earning a decent amount to basically more than your average job. So of course it's a job. I put more hours into this YouTube than I would if I had a part-time job, and I'd earn probably more from a part-time job, but I put more hours into this through the work that I do, like rendering, recording, and it's not as easy as what people think. I would say, because a lot of people think it's easy. You just go and do something, but it's not that simple. I don't know what to use. I'm gonna try. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'd rather do this and get less than go and work in Asda. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, it suits us as well because we got 2 kids. So she works 6 days a week, so it suits us in a way because I can always take them and pick them up from school and stuff. So it does work. I am sweating my tits. I don't know what car to use. Wait, do I try a no stopper with the Audi and see what I can do? I'm gonna try the no stopper with the Audi and just see what I can get out of that. Just, 4 GT. Having a laugh. Let's just try a no stopper with this. I know I can try. I want to have a bit of practice with the Beetle first, so we'll go and do a race B. After this, we'll do race B, and then or something, and then I'll have a little practice with like the Beetle or something. But I'm not sure about the Beetle's fuel saving now. I don't know what it's like. Gamer PS1234 donated £25 through PayPal. Oh look, he just earned money. Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate it. You're a legend. Thank you very much. Seriously, mate. You've already donated a big amount this month. I appreciate it massively. Proper legend. Let's have a little look at this. I want to see what car this driver was in that he sent me the email from, because it's obviously an OP car. I haven't got an email. It's probably been put into a wrong folder or something. Oh yeah, let's see what car this is. The Porsche? What the hell have they done to the Porsche recently then? Why is the Porsche so good on fuel saving? But wait there's no finishing time on that picture though. I don't get you. You sent me a picture, but there's no... I can't see the time on it, that's the problem. There's no. Is there more than one picture or something? Wait there. Let's see. All right, it's a video. Duh. 2022. Interesting. In the Porsche. How is a Porsche good on fuel? What the hell's going on this game? I'm using the. I'm going to try the no stopper with the Audi, but I didn't realize the Porsche was the car for the no stop. Porsche can do it in one mixture. What's going on there? They must have changed that. They must have changed the. They must have changed. Yeah, I know you can short shift the Porsche. It's good for like short shifting, but surely then the Corvette will be good for the no stop, and also the Supra. That's a bit weird. That why is the Porsche suddenly a good car on fuel, and why did it struggle so much in the manufacturer's race though? Still, I'm not bothered. I don't understand why the oh, good choice, Firestorm. Damn, why didn't I think of that? The GTR. The GTR will be good for the no stopper, really good because it's good on fuel. But I don't understand why the Porsche struggled in Dragon Trail. Like it was just struggling for the fuel consumption. Like in our race, the Porsche was dead last with no speed. Unless they just weren't driving it properly. Have I been close? Yeah, I basically would have qualified for the first official world thing, but I messed up the top 24 race, the final one. I qualified proper shit, and that was my chance gone. But we would have qualified with Mercedes. I was leading Mercedes all the way through to the final race, and I just messed up qualifying. Alright, we're trying to no stop this time. I have no. Let's try and see if we can make this work. I think Firestorm. I might just let him go and try and sit in his slipstream. No, apparently Lexus isn't as good anymore. Is Dilster in the Porsche? Because if he is, he's going to win this M. Sorry. If Dilster's in the Porsche, he's probably going to win them. Favaris, where did Favaris qualify? Is he at the back? Okay, Favaris is going for a no-stopper from the back. That'll be interesting. Let's have a little look at the cars. I can't even see where Dilster is. I have to see what I can do with this Audi then. Let's try and save some fuel. That GTR is really good on fuel. So that'll be a good shout by some. Plus, it's going to look after the rear tyres. Might kill the fronts a bit though. Have to see what we can do here. Should be able to get it to work, like do the no stopper. It's just about where we save fuel really. Right, so he's probably going to get me into turn one because of the speed in that car. I'm not sure. The car I'm worried about here is Firestorm because he's just sitting behind this man saving fuel. Oh. He's going for it now. I think this man in the Corvette. Ah, that explains a lot. Understeer ship. Fuel's looking kind of okay-ish. Maybe a bit more on this lap. We'll start the mixture 2 here. The most I can get out of the Audi. I don't think the Audi's got the fuel ability of the Porsche then. Oof. So, like, Favara's got... Yeah, look, Favara's is in the Porsche, so he must know... They must know something about the Porsche. Wow, that was sweaty, that. 100% concentrate. Yeah, I didn't really make any mistakes. I don't think the R8's as good as the Corvette on fuel, if I'm honest. I think that I just drove that really clever with the fuel mixture. Shame I didn't record that race. I keep forgetting to hit the record button. Oof. Don't need to fight. You can't get fastest lap when you're no stopping. Oh, I'm surprised I had that pace in the Audi to do that though. Clearly the Corvette's better. I think the Corvette's going to be better than the Audi for the no stopper, but let's. I'm trying to think what I want to try the Porsche really. Not. Yeah, I think the Porsche is better though. The reason I want to try the Porsche. I want to try the Porsche because there's a reason why Favaris is using that Porsche. It's a fuel. It must be just shit hot on fuel. But I don't know if have I even got it. Let's just see. I want to do a different race first anyway. Yeah, we've got the Porsche, so I can do it in the Porsche. But we'll do this one first. And then that gives me a little bit of time to practice for the next race C, because I'll have 15 minutes to warm up for it in the Porsche, which will be handy. I'm in the UK. I don't know this, man, but apparently look at the best time so far. It's been done by a Porsche with a no stopper. 5 seconds faster, or 6 seconds faster than what I did then. Why am I on this account? Because this is my mess around account. I don't use FIA account for daily races. It's just not worth it. I get wound up when people do stupid things. At least on this account, it doesn't matter. You know, if you lose DR, who cares? And this account's probably higher ranked than my main account now. Anyway, I'd love to know what the DR is on this compared to my other one now. Because what we do on this account, sometimes we start from last. So we fight through, or we just mix it up a bit. Right, let's get in that. Have I gone the? Oh yeah. We'll go the Megane again. I'm gonna try the Porsche the next race C, and see what we can do with the fuel saving with that car. But the Porsche was faster than the Audi when we tested it, so they've definitely altered stuff with all the fuel mixtures. You've never seen this game? No, you don't get any more points from last. There's no like extra points. You get whatever position you finish is what DR rating points you'll get. There's no advantage to like coming through. You need to go and buy yourself a PS4 and get GT Sport. Good game, trust me. Good game for competitive racing as well. This race is a lot shorter though. It's only a 4-lap race, a bit boring, but oh well. Are you off, Holy Noob? See you later if you are. Bought him a wheel for Father's Day, nice. And I hope my kids buy me stuff like that when I'm older. Slow on the throttle there. Is it dark in here? Because I feel like I've not got the light on. I'm going to have to turn the light on in a minute. Oh shit. Like magic. See that? I just... That was a joke. I meant like click the light. I'm not like click to you.
Oh yeah.
I meant like I click See you later, mate. Alright. Let's try and get this turn 1 sorted. Or not. I love them penalties in GT. You've just died. Here's another 5 seconds. Oh, I'm getting hot in here. So we'll do this, and then we'll try one race in the Porsche probably to end the stream. The 9 o'clock one. Because I have been live for 2 hours 20 already. But yeah, I think we'll try that through the week. I'll try and optimize the strategy at some point and do another race to do as a guide to how to do this race, because I think it's in the Porsche it'll just be a case of doing what I did then, but just short shifting in one mixture everywhere else. But definitely using mixture 2 through the exit of corners and through that first sector. It just keeps the car really planted, and you can just go flat out through there. Yeah, I know how to take the first corner. I'm just trying to get back used to the car, that's all. Yeah, good choice, the AMG. That could be a shout, because I know Cody was flying with that at Dragon Trail, so that might be a good option as well for the tyre wear, because the rears don't go. But then again, the Audi was fine on tyres then. No issues with him really. Just drove it a bit smoother and it didn't have any problems. That Audi is a much better car now for racing. Has anyone tried the Ferrari? Because isn't the Ferrari quite good on fuel? We all know the Lamborghini's good, so that car would be worth a shout, but... try and concentrate. This track can just wipe you out with the slightest mistake. Niche is fast. Nick, or Niche, whatever you call him, Nick. 91's really fast, so he's in the Alpha as well, which I think might be the better car. I can't work it out. I've got hay fever, mate. That's why I sniffle. This car feels so much better since it's had the 1% power increase. This is a bit of a shite lap though. Is this on 72k now? Oh god. Funny. Keeping it consistent this final lap. Don't want to bin it on the final lap. Oh well. Yeah, I see. Did I get a haircut? No, I trimmed it myself about 4 days ago. It's starting to get back to the normal length again now. Well, say what hair I've got. Yeah, I got onto the fact that you. I did actually trim my hair though about. I don't know when I did it, 3 or 4 days ago, because it was getting that like my hair doesn't grow normal; it just grows like fuzz. So it just goes like that. So I just have to trim it every now and then. But I normally go to the hairdressers, but they were completely booked. They had about 5 people waiting. I'm too impatient to wait, so that was a bit of a boring race. But we've got a bit of time to practice in this Porsche, so. Let's hot lap this Porsche round here for 10 minutes, then we'll join the race. Yeah, I know my. And we've been messing around on the second account, just like starting from last, doing different, just trying different stuff out. My main account's on 67, I think. Oh god. Oh, this feels weird. Good job I've had this bit of time to practice. This understeers so much more than the Audi does. No, we're not in second split yet. We're still in top split, unfortunately. But I'm going to boost my main account up at some point. Oh shit! I'm not worried about boosting it up for Wednesday's FIA because it's not going to be a strong one Wednesdays for me. But when we get to the more higher downforce cars, that's when I'll make sure my DRs are over 70k. This understeers so much more. What the hell? You're on front brightness. Yeah, you can get away with going to the rear with a Porsche though. Because it's such a stable car, you can actually go rearward. Quite hard to get used to the gearing difference. That'll be a penalty, that, but because the gearing's high, like a lot longer on this car. I don't know how I got away with a penalty there. Because it's so much longer, it's hard to get used to how you're taking the corners. Brakes I think are a bit better on this than the Audi as well. Seem to be able to brake a little bit later. You're supposed to be on RH tyres. You can't go on mediums for this. Okay, so it's starting to feel a bit like the Audi now, which is weird. so stable on braking this car. That's why it's suiting this track. And the long gearing's helping as well. I wussed out of that. What do you mean how accurately it's modelled? This isn't a real track. What do you mean the car? The RSR is MR. The RSR is not an RR. This is the RSR, which is MR. So this isn't what you think. The Porsche GT3 car, I think, is rear-engined, rear-wheel drive, but the RSR is actually mid-engined. If I'm correct, I'm pretty sure it is. No, I don't want to practice first gear because, to be honest, that's just going to use up more fuel anyway. And look, if I go into first, it's not, I'd have to change gear mid-corner, so you kind of want to stay in the gear that you know you're going to come out the corner. So like here, you're flat out, you don't have to change gear mid-corner then. Plus, I'm not trying to time trial this, I'm just trying to get used to the car because we're not going to be like time trialing in the race. We're going to be saving fuel. I don't eat. Oh, let's join this race anyway. First corner, nah, I think second gear is fine. I think it's fine. I'd rather have smooth exit and save a bit of fuel than just worry about going flat out because we don't want to burn fuel for this. We want to save fuel. Have I got a livery for that? I think I have. Sure, I've got one on here. Go and check. Never thought you'd live to see an MR's Porsche. Or I think a lot of them, like the Spec 2's just come out of the RSR, like the newer version of it, and that's MR again. Yeah, what I'll do is I won't shift 30%. What I'll probably do is go into mixture 2 at 50%, but you should go into mixture 2 on some of the corner sections because that works out really nicely in the Audi. It meant I could just keep the throttle down, and it got more. You get more front end grip, and you save the rear tires by doing that as well. If you go mixture 2, that's what Lightning does a lot of, mixture 2 through like certain sections. Even if it's not a like fuel saving race, sometimes Lightning will go into mixture 2 just for the sake of tire wear. So when it was the extreme tire wear, Lightning used to just go into mixture 2, and maybe if I don't know if we went higher than that sometimes, just purely to save the rear tires, nothing else. So this will be interesting what sort of pace this car can do. Yeah, long gears will save the tires a bit, but I don't want to burn the fuel up for this one because this is a fuel saving race. Race C. I quite enjoy it, to be fair. So what am I now? 5 or 6 seconds off the fastest time done so far, but that was with the Audi compared to the Porsche. The Audi though feels so nice to drive now. If there's no fuel saving involved, that Audi is very much. I think this race probably would have been, I don't know, maybe it would have been a bit better if it was ×4 fuel. I don't know. No, actually that's not right, because then the one stopper would. Yeah, it's a hard one to work out. I think maybe an extra lap or something like that would have made it more interesting with the one stop with the no tyres compared to the no stop. Right, I'm just going to practice now the fuel saving way, which we'll do. Second gear is definitely better for that corner. You don't need to go down to first there. This car feels different with lower gear. They must have changed something on this Porsche. It's got better torque low down. They've altered something with it. Never used to be this strong at shifting low down. Wow, it doesn't even, it just keeps going. That's mad, that, to be fair. I'm quite surprised it's that strong. The short shift isn't losing too much time. Yep, it's very much like the Vet. Why have they've altered this, definitely, because it never used to be this good at short shifting. I'm interested how the Mercedes did though with Super GT. That car could be really good with the short shift. So, what was his overall finishing time for Super GT? He didn't start pole though, did he? The Mercedes is probably, I haven't got the Mercedes though. Yeah, Cody said that they haven't changed the fuel, but they definitely must have done something to these fuels, because when I used the Mercedes in the official season, it was never really, it was okay on the fuel, but it was never brilliant. Oh, so 31 the total. Was that his finishing time with the Mercedes from what where did he start? Okay, so we did a 20, but we did like 28 before, but that was starting from P1, so hard to it. Yeah. He would have got slipstream through the race as well, which would help. But I think that the Porsche or the Mercedes is going to be strong. I'm interested to see what the Mercedes will be like. But Favaris is obviously in the Porsche for a reason. He's good in it for one, but the fuel's obviously good as well. Okay, so yeah, P6. But then he would have had slips. I presume he would have been slipstreaming and just saving fuel in the slipstream a lot. That's the only thing when you start from the front. You can't save any fuel in people's slipstream. You've just got to do it all by yourself. And people won't want to overtake you too early because they want to get their fuel saving done. Use fuel saving 6. I don't think you need to do that with a Mercedes though, you know. I don't know. Maybe it did at the end. Yeah, you can do it at the end of the straights and stuff like that. What Lightning does and what like I did in the Group 2 race. So at the end of the straights, just go into mixture 6. Just saves you a bit more fuel, but... Yeah, so that was... He did that 6 seconds faster than me. He might just be... I mean, to be fair, 15 laps, it's possible he's just about a little bit faster every lap than me as well, because I don't know. I mean, I'm not particularly amazing at this track, so I don't know. Right, when he was in the slipstream, he was using mixture 6. I'm with you, yeah. See, that's the advantage of being in a slipstream, though. I think they might have altered the Porsche again, you know, because this Porsche feels better than it used, like it did before the last update. It feels like it's more competitive again. Interesting how this is handling. It feels like it's good. It's gonna be. I don't know. Do you know what it feels? It feels a bit better top end with short shifting than the Audi does. So it could be interesting. See if this is better. We did, what was it, 28? So we need to beat a 28 to see if this is better than the Audi. But it all depends on how clean the race is as well. If you're battling and defending, then it tends to slow you down a bit. And if we make mistakes, although this car does feel a little bit safer to drive than the Audi. Although the Audi is more drivable now than it used to be, I would still say this is a little bit more drivable. The banked corner. No, I think it's quite nice in this, to be fair. You want about the left-hander? This is really stable through there. A lot more stable than the Audi. The Audi, I had to be very cautious with how I turned and accelerated. So we beat Mammal's in the R8, and we beat his time by 4 seconds before, did I? So if I might just go for it at the start to get away from his slipstream so he can't save behind me. I think that's what I'll do. The RCF, I don't think that's a good choice, Super GT. As far as I know, that's been changed on the fuel. You might regret that. I'm pretty sure it's been altered because I know Baptist was struggling with it. So you can do me a favour. Okay. A lot of RSRs in here now. Look, loads of people are in it. It looks like the Porsche is becoming the OP car. The zero balance feels quite nice. We'll keep that on 0, I think. I could go a little bit forwards to save. No, that should be alright. Interesting. Oh, I'm revving the car. What a dickhead. I always do that. Alright, just try and keep it consistent again. I think I want to try and get away from him though. What I did last time, I get the gap to about a second and then just maintain that gap to around 1 second. Well, the Porsche struggles off the line there. I've lost a bit of time, look. It bogs down. It's not as good as the Audi at the moment, to be honest, from what shifting I've been doing so far. I might need to... Need to get rid of this slipstream. Got rid of the slipstream. This is good. Nearly got the fuel back to where I need it as well. This is well better on fuel. I've got more fuel than I need. Oh my god, I can rev it a bit higher. The Porsche is the OP car here. So overpowered in the race. Oh, 22, but I don't know if it's the fastest. 22.4. Drink. Holy shit. What did we learn today? That the Porsche is the best car when it comes to fuel saving now. By a mile. And also in race trim, the car's amazing. So stable. You can't, it's like nearly impossible to make an error with it. Yeah, Porsche has definitely been improved since the last update. Definitely. Yeah, the tyre wear affects the Audi a bit more, but the fuel. It's the fuel. What the hell's going on with the fuel? How did that not win at Dragon Trail, that car? I'm so confused. People were complaining, saying the Porsche was terrible on fuel. It was so slow. If I had that car, I would have probably been fighting for a P top 3 or something. Oh my god. He saved more fuel, but he was 13 seconds behind, so he will have saved more fuel, but that's the problem. Like, I mean, the Porsche is OP because it's so fast with the saving the fuel. That's just a beast. Spins on here. Yeah, that Porsche is just save that. So we've learned that the Porsche is massively overpowered now. Yeah, but it's all about short shifting at this track. And to be fair, Dragon Trail, turn 1, the chicane, you kind of lift off the throttle, then get on the throttle. Then the really fast right, you short shifting through there. Then you do a very similar approach to the tight right as you would for turn 1, where you like brake really aggressive and then just coast it and then on the power. And then again, through the really fast chicane up the hill, you don't go flat on the throttle, you lift and then get on the throttle. So... And I'm guessing that Porsche through the chicane would have been insane. Like, it would have just gripped to the floor like anything. I think the Vet isn't as... The Vet's okay, because Nisman used it before, but it's not as good as that Porsche. Yeah, it's nice to see the Porsche back up there, so... We'll end that stream on a high, because we've been live for 3 hours now, and I want to know where that puts me in the... You possibly could get a 20.18, but I don't think anyone's done a 2018, as far as I know. I think 22 is the fastest so far. Although, I don't know where you look at these stats that someone had up before. I'm guessing Lightning would be faster than an 18, to be fair. So, yeah, apologies to whoever... Where is he? I just seen him before. Jim. Sorry, Jim. Yeah, he's correct. An 18 is 100% possible, because... Lightning and stuff for Varas, if they started pole, they'd be well into the 1 minutes 18s, I think. I mean, 18 minutes, what is it, 18, something like that? Yeah, so he was correct. They will be possibly the fastest drivers. Lightning is easily top 10. Lightning's top 2. Igor and Lightning are just as fast as each other. No one's fast. I don't think anyone's as good as Lightning and Igor. Just because of a result in the World Tour event, that means nothing. They don't take any of that into account. Yeah, how do we get these details? So, can anyone get on that leaderboard? And where'd you go to see that leaderboard? Yeah, but he only didn't get into the finals because he got a massive penalty in the repertoire. That doesn't... Just because he had one bad race, it doesn't mean he's not... Like... Lightning, I guarantee you 100% on a time trial battle, Lightning will win, and in race pace, Lightning will win the majority of the time. Let's say, yeah, wait there. Look at the effort that Lightning puts into these races, okay? Let's just see something. He doesn't really... Lightning doesn't really put much... Oh, look. Surprise, surprise. And let's just see how many races he's actually done on this. How do we see this? Do we... Alright, right there. Right. Oh, wait there. How do I see the... Oh yeah, there's triangle, isn't it? Right, so he's only done 1, 2, 3... Right there, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 rounds out of 24 he's done. He's missed half the rounds. And he's still in P1. There's a leaderboard that someone got up with... the fastest finishing times. I don't know how he done it. He sent me an email with... Jim, how did you get to that leaderboard? Just as a quick question, how did you do that? Is it on the companion app? I've never seen that before. Unless it's online when you log on to the GT Sport website. He got up all the fastest finishing times from race C. I just wanted to see where that put me, whether it was... Oh, was it from a save replay? Oh, okay. I thought there was a way of seeing, like, they should add that, though. That would be a good little thing for them to add at the start. You know, like the fastest finishing times for, like, each race. Just so you could aim to be at the top. That would be a good leaderboard to have. They should definitely do that. It should track the finishing times. But it doesn't, so yeah. Oh, well. But at least we know. What was his finishing time that you sent me? I can't remember. Have a little look on here. Was it 22.4 I did? I want to see. I beat him! Ha ha ha! Kudos Prime doesn't show you that. Kudos Prime only shows you the... If I'm correct, I think Kudos Prime just shows you the, like, time trial times. It doesn't show you the overall finishing times. As far as I know. You reckon you can see it on Kudos Prime? You sure? I've never seen that before. Let's have a look. Does it only work on the desktop version? Yeah, you can have the ghost on. That's a good thing. On the left at the top. Yeah, I click that. So what do you click on? Times, is it, or daily events? What, or stats? Which one do you click on? No. What do you click on? Sorry. Okay, so wait there. You've got the option of like cars, players, daily events, times, stats. What one do I click on? I presume it'll be times or stats or something like that. Tell me. I don't know if he's a bit behind on the stream. Might be a slightly behind, so he's not. Times, okay. Let's have a little look and see where that puts me in the leaderboard for times. All right, okay. This is interesting. I never knew this. I never knew this existed. Ah. So then you click on. I need to do that with my phone so I can see. So then I click on the world times, don't I? Okay, so that one, isn't it? So Degner, Track B, Group 3, World. Let's have a little look at this. This is interesting. I never knew about this. Oh no, wait there. That's just qualifying times. That's not race times. How'd you get the race times? Wait there. How'd you get the race time though? Huh? That's just qualifying times. I want race time. Am I streaming tomorrow? Possibly not, because we're taking the kids strawberry picking, so I don't think so tomorrow. I think it'll just be trying to get a video done in the day. So there won't be any FIA practice this week, I don't think, because I'm gonna have a night. We're having a night off probably, and take the kids strawberry picking, and then get them a McDonald's or something like that. I'm confused. I can't find this. It just has the time trial, which I already know how to do that. Section select. Yeah, wait there. Ah, right there. No, that doesn't. So confused. Is there a way to get the overall race finishing time? Board selection. Where's that? All right, yeah. Click on that. Yeah, but it doesn't do nothing. If I click on board, nothing happens. Oh, I can't find it. Just nothing's happening if I click on board. Hmm. Can't see a way of finding it out. Thanks, Alexandra. Yeah, I'm trying to work this out. I would have ended the stream, but I want to know how to do this because I never knew this existed. If it does, I can't get it on. No, I didn't try the Lamborghini out. We just tried the Porsche because it's OP. Phone sideways. Yeah, I've got it sideways so I can see. Let me go. See what? I'll try it on here. This might be something. Phone being a bit crap. See if I can do it on this way. There's GT. Right. We want times. World one, right? Oh. Right, I need to click on it. Go and see what you're typing. I can't get it on. I don't get it. Like, I'm on a leaderboard now. I'm on like the side, like race B leaderboard, group 3. I click on the world one. Or do you have to click on EMA or something? I don't know if you might have to do that. Let's just try that. Let's just try like Europe and see what happens. Don't get it. Can't find it. Has anyone managed to find it yet? Because I can't get this. That bro, are you telling me lies? Because I cannot see this at all. There's no option for me even on the PC. It's just got the I click on not even Europe region, and then it just has my time trial times. It doesn't show any other option. What's the most miles I've logged on a day? I've got no idea. Probably quite a lot. On the section select. Are you on about race? We're talking about race finishing times, like the whole race, all 15 laps. Not just one lap. I can see the one lap, but I've known about that for ages. But I mean like the whole 15 laps, all in one, like the whole race. Is that what you're talking about? Because no section select. I don't get it. No, that's not it. I feel like someone's telling me fibs here. I can't. The whole race. No, that's what. That's what we're talking about. Doesn't matter. No worries, mate. I know you can get the lap times. That they're like what, like single lap times. We're talking about the whole race. No worries, Fabman, mate. Just a misunderstanding. Sorry, mate. Right. I'm gonna end the stream there anyway. He drops in too late. No worries. Yeah, we'll end the stream there. Hope you'll enjoy it. I think Super GT's still streaming, so go and check his stream out if you want to go and see some more racing. I'm sure he'll be streaming for another 30 minutes to an hour or something like that. So go and check him out. But I'm going to end the stream now. Don't worry, Fabro, it's okay. I'll see you all later. Have a great night, everyone, and I'll probably see you for a video. You might see it. Should be a video on the channel tomorrow, but probably no stream in the night. It'll be Wednesday for FIA, so I'll see you all then. Have a great night, everyone. Bye.